Hi folks, in today's video tutorial I'm going to continue with the Creo Illustrate tutorial, and we would like to focus more on figures. During last tutorial we have learned a lot of things, how to edit structure and how to manipulate, but I'd like to extend this information to you, and we will go through for the figure orientation, select part of the assembly, find parts, change figure display or rendering options. Let's start. I'm going to open latest file, and as you can see we have modified last time the sBOM. If you would like to know more how it's possible to modify the sBOM in the Creo Illustrate, please check the previous tutorial. So as mentioned before, I'd like to speak about the orientation, and as we know that in Creo or in all other 3D softwares, you are able to prepare the orientation for 3D models. So how the object has been oriented and specified in 3D, for example, Creo, we are able to save object as the PVZ file and open in Creo Illustrate. So from Creo Illustrate, you can directly see the orientation and, for example, orient quickly the model left, top, right, or 3D as you want. Yeah. And all has been predefined in the Creo. As you can see, also we are able to use the U as the map key, or you can select orientation, customize, and you can create new orientation and specify the name, for example, custom 01 as the C01, and you are able to set the custom orientation. So best practice is if you will spin the model as you want. Yep. And then select orientation, customize, specify new, for example, C01, and only confirm OK. If I will close and then we will spin the model, in the orientation tab, C01 will be here and model will be oriented automatically. So it was a quick example how you can specify custom orientation. Regarding the selecting tab, we have spoken and I have explained to you that you can simply select object from the 3D and the system directly jump to the sBOM, we can say in the model tree, and you will see the name of the object and where is it located. But also we would like to go and speak about the different figures. So as you can see right now it's a figure 1. In default view is as it is, yep, with the folder view, but I prefer the gallery view, so it's better to see. If I would like to update this preview window here, jump into Home tab, Figure View, and you can select the Use Current View, and the system will use the current view. If you would like to create a new figure, easy. It's a select right mouse button in the Figure tab and select the new figure. The system asks you about the specification of the simplified representation. This assembly doesn't include the simplified representation, so I will select on the default. Yep, we will close this window, and as you can see, we're starting from scratch. So what does it mean? You are able to see the picture from the current view, so please select Figure View and use Current View, or you can use the Control Home as the map key or shortcut. And again, as mentioned before, we would like to speak about the render options. So if you would like to choose the different visualization, you can jump to Figure, and over here it's the render mode. We are able to manage by selection from the drop-down menu, or you are able to select, for example, F12 or Shift F12, and system will change the colors and visualization for you. Yeah, so please specify the render mode, and as you can see, you can choose between shaded with edges, or flat shaded with edges, and so on and so on. So please try which visualization is most suitable for you, and you can choose your custom predefined selection. And if you like this view right now, you can save the orientation, or simply we can jump to Home tab and select Use Current View. What does it mean? You can jump to Figure 1 and continue with the definition of callout, the magnifier. Yeah, so it's up to you what you would like to apply, or you can jump to Figure 2 and again continue with the selection and maintaining of the view and the illustration. So over here has been example how you are able to maintain the visualization of the part and selector of the part during the render mode. And last but not least is the maintenance of the selection and the filtering in the tree. As selected or as mentioned before, you are able to select object by selecting in the rectangle. If you go from left to right, the system will select everything what is inside. If you will go to right to left, everything what is crossed through the rectangle will be selected. And now you can isolate object, it will be isolated, or you can select object and hide selected objects. Sometimes you prefer the selection by filtering, because you would like to find, for example, every cover, or something like this. So for example, you will select object, the system wrote for you that is the cover, and maybe you would like to select all covers which are here. So for example, I will select the cover, and you see how many covers we have directly used in our illustration. And now again, you are able to isolate object and specify the selection, orientation, and movement. So if we will jump back to figure, we can jump here and use the current view, and you can simply to rename figure 2, for example, and will be cover. Cover selection 1, for example. And again, if necessary, you are able to create new figure and you will start, we can simply to say from scratch. And again, you can select use current view, or you can simply select duplicate mode. And if you will select duplicate mode, the system will select the copy of existing one. And over here, again, we can maybe use the rename function. We will use the cover selection 2. And we will hide these two objects because we don't want to see them. So simple select, hide selection, and everything is done. In this tutorial, you have seen how it is possible to maintain and work with figure, and we have spoken about the figure orientation, select a part of assembly, how it's possible to find object by filters, or also we have spoken about the different render modes. Thank you for watching, and we will continue in the next tutorial, and we will speak about the explode figures. Thank you and bye-bye. Vladimir.